Okay, we are starting a new tumbler today. This one I'm going to use this pretty blue vinyl that I got from Butterfly Lane Designs. I'm going to use this. If my mouth doesn't say it, my face definitely will. And I might not use these gold flakes, but I'm going to use gold flakes instead of a pinstripe because this does have that splash of gold in the background. So, and this is not the cup I'm going to use. I want a 20 ounce. Hang on. I'm going to use this one. So, I'm going to kind of trim this decal down first, just so I can have a better idea of fit. I had everything organized and ready when I came in this room, I swear. And because I'm going to do some gold at the top and the bottom, I'm going to leave a little bit of extra room. So I'm only going to do 3 inches of the vinyl. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do the 3.5. It'll work. And then I am going to cut this down to size somewhat to begin with. Slightly over 9.25. Should still give me a full wrap. That should be just about perfect. So I'm just going to cut a little piece of my vinyl off, put it back on, because it was raining and the spray paint's not great. If I start lifting it and moving it, it's gonna make a heck of a mess. I have to decide if I want these leaves up. No, I want it to go this way. Never mind. Oh, I need to come up a little bit anyways because I'm going to put some of that gold at the bottom and the top of the vinyl. If it's not quite perfect, I'll be able to conceal some of it with the gold, but I want it as close as I can get it to begin with. Not bad. So what I'm going to do is take this over to the turner. I'm going to get a coat of epoxy on it with a layer of Touch of Neon Diamond Dust is what I've decided to go with. Okay, I'm not over at the turner yet, but this is one of the golds I have. And I feel like it's a better match to these gold flakes. So I'm going to go with that instead of the ones that were in my subscription box. Okay, my epoxy is mixed. The cup is on the turner. I'm going to do some Touch of Neon. I'm going to do a decent amount of that. And then the gold, I want just the barest hint. I mean, like, that's not even on the stick, it's just sticking to it. Like, that's it. see. I may hate it. But I'm just going to get this on. I'm going to torch it and we'll let it dry, and I will be back for the next step. Okay, so this is ready for the next step, which is going to be getting a line of Tack It over and over around the top and the bottom to stick the gold flakes to. And I'm not going to use my watered down Tack It for this. I'm going to use it straight so it gets a really good hold. So I'm just going to start at the, I don't really want a straight line, but I do want to cover the where I would pinstripe traditionally. Thicker in some spots, thinner in some spots. I don't want a thick layer though, so I'm just going to kind of wiggle all the way around it again. I love the way the glitter ended up, or the, not glitter, it's diamond dust ended up on this one. I think the colors were the right choice. It made it look like this was a clear decal over white glitter. Even though it was a piece of white printed vinyl. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside, let it set up a bit so it just gets to tacky. I don't want to go on it when it's this wet. Okay, we're going to get this on. This is very messy. Some people hate these. But this particular jar comes out in still fairly large sheets sometimes. So I like to just grab a pair of tweezers and start laying it on. And the sheets will separate once they start to stick, so don't really worry too much about that. And once you have pretty decent coverage, I like to grab a stiff brush, like a stencil brush, and start pushing it down. I like to give it a good push first. And then you can start in like a circular motion to lift anything that's not over the adhesive and get any excess off. You're going to find some spots where you have adhesive that you don't have any flakes on. So just pick some up and work it in. You're not going to get perfect lines. This is not intended to be perfect. And you do want all of the loose stuff off because it will get picked up in your epoxy and deposited on your cup where you don't want it. So I'm just going to go around and really scrub again. Got a little bit there that could use some. I didn't do too bad. And I'm going to go ahead and get my decal on. So this is the back seam. So I'm going to put it this way. And I do believe I already trimmed this once, but I'm going to give it a little bit of a tighter trim. So there we go. That is it. Just a different take on striping a cup. If my mouth doesn't say it, my face definitely will. It's got some of that little gold. So I'm going to get this back over. We'll get a coat of epoxy on it, and that'll be it for this one. Okay, this one is ready for its epoxy. Okay, so quick torch. I did have a couple of flakes travel. I'm okay with that. I really don't mind. As long as there's nothing big sitting over the decal, I don't really care. It just adds to that foiled look, except for this one big piece I do want to remove. That's too much. The smaller chunks I don't mind. Yes, another vinyl tumbler, I know, but different kind of striping, so there we go. I think it's gorgeous. I absolutely love the decal, and I love how I made the decal soft and pretty. If my mouth doesn't say it, my face definitely will. In my household, we actually call it the Rachel look. It's been that way for a million years, so there you go. Well, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.